Okay, I think everything's working. Oh, just in time for the rain to start. I do not look impressed. And I'm not surprised. I also wouldn't like to stand in the rain. Actually, what this reminds me of is I did find. Oh yeah, I'm wearing my fluffy Pokemon Udi thing because it's cold. But what the rain does remind me of for some reason is that I found another one. I think we've got two remaining of the ogre group. And I think I found both of them. I can remember where the one is. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to talk to him. The guy gives the rewards and see what he says. I think I remember. I know where at least one of them is. I can't believe I haven't picked up in all this time. Somehow I've been missing it every time. There are 4 members of the Kitakami Ogre clan left. Want a hint? Yes. So he's going to mention the waterfall. And I know now, I found them. I think it was over here. I think I found another one just down here. Maybe. Did I? Maybe in there. It's annoying. I thought to myself, oh, I'm going to have to remember where they are. And I forgot where the first one is. Maybe he's on a bit of a cliff face up here. It doesn't look like there's any sort of tunnel down here. Oh. For some reason my right disconnected. Hey, Feistel, how you doing? It was not this one. Have you defeated all of the Kitakami Ogre clan people yet? Just thinking, I'm sure I found one down here, but I can't find him now. Maybe I thought it was him, but it's actually the Sand Slash. How are you doing? How's your weekend going? Maybe... Nope. Doing great. It's great to finally be awake to catch a stream again. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I was supposed to stream yesterday, but then my parents last minute were like, "We're coming to your town. Can we like pop in?" And because I'm always streaming usually, I said or normally I'm already streaming by the time they've said anything. I felt bad for constantly turning them down, so I was like, "Yeah, sure. Pop on over." So I'm streaming today instead. Because it's been 2 whole months. Oh, Sen, thank you for the sub. Oh, did you not say anything? I've got it all turned on now, so you can say something when you do it. But that's so sweet. Thank you. Aww. Oh, I had a weird hiccup then. That's really sweet. Thank you. I hope you're doing okay as well, by the way. Sweet of you to pop on and drop a sub as well. So, yeah, here's the one that I found. I'm sure I found another one somewhere. And I'm not sure where, so I'm just gonna grab my team. I'm here kinda playing games. Oh, you know, oh yeah, because yeah, I was just saying I'm not streaming Saturday, streaming Sunday instead because my parents popped over. But yeah, so I guess you might not necessarily be working today. What, you playing anything exciting? Let me grab my team. For some reason my right controller isn't always good. But yeah, have you gotten the Munchlax yet? No. So we did that well on that one try and haven't been able to get a full team since I started, since I've been streaming since. So we actually haven't gotten back into Ogre Oustin yet because we haven't had a full team since. We got so close so many times on that one stream. It sucks. But no, we haven't got him quite yet. Have you got yours? Have you managed to get yours? Let me drop a quick save. I can't remember where I found the other one. I'm hoping once we've defeated this one that the guy will give us a reminder of where I found the other one. I'm Raikiri of the Kisakami Ogre clan. The lightning I wield will shake you to your core. Did I just do an exclamation mark? Like, no way. Hopefully the music isn't too loud. Oh, I just noticed you guys aren't. You guys aren't getting any music. For some reason, all my settings have walked. Hang on. Has that fixed it? Can you guys hear it now? Nope, haven't really been playing Violet as much lately because I haven't had much motivation due to having a bit of trouble completing my Pokédex. Oh, on the main series Pokédex. What are you missing? Maybe I can see if I've got any spare. Quite loud. I think I'm gonna have to turn mine down, but hopefully it's not too loud for you guys. I think I turned the music up a bit on the Switch because I thought that was the original issue, but it wasn't. It's really weird. All of my settings seem to have been reset. Well, not all of them, but like a lot of them. It's a bit weird how it sometimes works. Oh, Grafty has Poison Touch. Is that not basically the same ability that the DLC Legendaries have? Except I think the DLC Legendaries badly poison. Robo Pass. Always gotta send in my Graphite Eye first because he carries the amulet coin. May as well get some of that extra money. I think Fenai's, yeah, I was gonna say I don't think Fenai's all that strong without the ability activated. I might have to do a flip turn, and then I think I've got something else that will counter it, but I'm not sure. Wow, that one was a lot more effective. Mostly the rarer Pokemon, Stone Evolutions and Trail Evolutions, and the DLC Legends badly poison with moves they use, while Poison Touch does regular poison if hit with a contact move. Yeah, that makes sense. That's a cool ability though. Switching Titan. Have you done the stake legendaries yet? Legendaries. My English though. Yeah, I was running a little bit late with the stream because I was watching a friend of mine on his stream and he was doing these GeoGuessr maps. And it was a lot of fun. I got completely absorbed into doing them as well. Vault. Ooh. For some reason my right controller keeps dying, that's not very good. Something against Bug. I think Titan should be okay. I restarted Pokemon Scarlet, by the way. Oh, how come? Any particular reason? Or just fancy that? Enchal was saying maybe I should do like a Nuzlocke or something. So I might... because I've got this next week off. I was thinking about doing like a whole bunch of stream stuff. So I might have a look into doing a Nuzlocke. Because I remember when I streamed before, I did Pokemon Emerald just like that, so I kind of maybe want to try doing a Pokemon Emerald Nuzlocke. I'm gonna have to have a think. Maybe I'll just do like a Nuzlocke on just this or something. He actually did something similar, just restarted Pokemon Shield. Ooh, everyone's restarting their games. I don't think I'd want to restart my games, but I'd probably make a different profile. So I don't know, I get attached to my Pokemon. That's one of the reasons I've struggled so hard and so long to restart one of the old Gen 3 games and play it on SP, because I don't want to overwrite it. At least with the Switch you've got multiple profiles, but I don't want to like just get rid of everything, you know. I think I've moved everything that's important forward, like via Pokemon Bank and Pokemon Home, but I don't know. Alright, that's the last one. Hey, Barbatooth, how are you doing? Did you have a look at the Off-World Trading Company game? I love how it looked like the Geodude just turning to Pokemon. I'm just being surrounded. Oh, for goodness sake. Really? I'm being ganged up on here. Don't. Let me run away, thank you. I want to see if she's got anything else to say. Gave the battle everything that I had in me, I have no regrets. I regret coming over to talk to you because these Geodudes just won't leave me alone. Okay, now I'm running for it. Right, we've defeated one more. I can't remember where the last one was. Which is really frustrating. I found two and I said to myself, I have to remember where they are. But it's been a while since I've played. Maybe if I'm lucky I can find it again. Let me see what the reward guy says and it might be a reminder. Right. Hang on, let me close WhatsApp. Otherwise it's just gonna keep on popping up with messages and that will be annoying. Importantly for me. There we go. I might let myself be tempted. Ooh, if you do, let me know what you think, because I've been looking at that one for a while, but it always looks quite complicated. So cold and humid today. Yeah, I'm actually wearing the Pokemon Huggies Oodie thing today. So yeah, it's a little bit chilly. Can't wait for the heating to be turned on the 23rd. Oh, that's only tomorrow. Are you? I assume you maybe live in an apartment building then. God, I that would kind of suck not having control over your own heating. Heard you beat a member? Here's your cool prize. Ooh, 10 rare candies. That's not bad. Yeah, where's the hint for another one? Trapped low down between the infernal and a paradise, you will find me beside the water. Infernal. Oh, for goodness sake, I thought I closed one. Maybe it's a background process. Oh, I think it's closed. Weird. Yeah, in a building. Oh, yeah, I wouldn't... I'd like to have my own control, I think. But at least you don't have long to wait now. I think our clocks change next weekend, and apparently a lot of people don't turn theirs on until then. Yeah, from the looks of it, it's mostly the harder to find Pokemon that I don't have. The only version exclusive I think I'm missing is Scarlet's Charcadet Evolution. Ah, okay. I don't... To be fair, I've cleaned out most of my Pokedex and stuff. My Pokemon boxes. I don't know if I've got an Armor Rouge. I did train some Raidmons. Yeah, I've got... I mean, I've got a... Oh, it's a... I actually haven't sorted these boxes out yet. Yeah, I was doing some wonder trading. Yeah, I don't have all that many left, to be honest. Because one of the things I said to myself, one of the reasons I burned myself out with Pokemon is because I was just doing all this sorting, which wasn't great because it meant I didn't want to boot Pokemon back up. Ooh. But yeah, I have got like, if anyone fancies like a Pokemon mat or anything, I did. These looked competitive, so well, not necessarily competitive, but maybe kind of. So I brought them over in case anyone did want to battle, even though it's been a while since it was mentioned. But yeah, I did a bunch of organising, and I think I'm quite proud of myself. But my god, like, looking at Pokemon Home, all the boxes I've got there, it's such a mess, and I really don't want to spend the time organising it out. I think for now, we'll wait and see if anyone wants to join. Can do some battles and raids in the meantime. Yeah, I was just saying I was running late because I got sucked into doing, so I was watching a friend of my stream and he was doing on the side some GeoGuessr quizzes, and I was doing them too. And we could always do something like that between raids or something, if anyone's up for that. It was actually a lot of fun. And interestingly enough, I did better on Europe than I did on England. I got 60% for Europe and 48% for England, so it's a bit embarrassing. Ooh, I wouldn't mind doing a Crawdaunt raid. I'll actually connect to the internet, and that way anyone wants to join. But yeah, actually remember how I mentioned... Well, that's just rude. Okay, whatever. Well, let's see if we find some new raids. I don't see any on the map. Oh, there we go. There's a few. Right, let's try again then. I actually remember how I mentioned potentially doing battles in the last stream I was able to watch, being the Ogre Pond one. Yeah, there's been a few people who are like, oh, we should do battles, so I've, well, I haven't prepped a team. I grabbed some that looked like they'd been trained to be on a team and moved them over here. So I've got something that's not awful. So it should make for a little bit of a challenge. But I haven't looked into them at all. I don't know their movesets or anything. I think maybe what I should do is get like a box and hover it over my moves or something. Maybe that would be an idea. Make it easier like me, don't organize. I love, like, I think it's harder with it being like digital because you can only like do it one way, whereas like I love organizing my room and stuff like that. But I think it's because I can put some stuff here and some stuff over there and then go back to it, and like there's no delay in accessing the stuff, whereas like Pokemon Home there's like a bit of lag and that just makes it frustrating. I think it's good for my brain every now and then to have a good organize. Ooh, found a 5-star grass Blissey raid. If you want to share the code, we can maybe give it a go together. If you're happy to. And if anyone else wants to join, of course. But what's everyone up to on this fine, unusual me streaming on a Sunday? No shinies. What's here? Ooh, a Livani raid. I think that's psychic. Alrighty. Let me oh, no. I need to go to the Poke Portal. It's a grass raid. There's a few raid mons I still need to train up, but I think maybe I've got one for that. 10 T 3-5. Right, I'll check my team out. To be fair, I started organising my mons in Sapphire, but when I realised it was going to be 900 plus, I just gave up, made some boxes for breeding / combat mons, and just shoved the rest in. That's so relatable. It's so... because once you stop organising as you go, it gets so difficult. Right, where's my raid mons? Did I get fire? I don't think I did. I've got bug. What's my bug guy look like? Bug I think is super effective against grass, isn't it? Because bugs eat grass. I'll try Scissor. I can't remember all the move combinations I'm supposed to do. Oh no. Yep, alrighty. I'll give it a try and see how we do. See how we go. Can't remember what fire raid man I was gonna train at. Ah. Supposed to get a Koraidon. I think I was if Enchal doesn't mind me stealing his, I think I was gonna steal his for the fire. Maybe I could just do a Skeledirge. My next plan is to shiny hunt all of my raid mons, and then I can have shiny raid mons as well, but that'll probably be a while. Hopefully it doesn't debuff me. Try 3 swords dance maybe. Oh, Avi! Thank you for the raid. For some reason I don't think it actually popped up, which is very weird. I don't know why it didn't do that. Long time no see. No, I know. I was just saying how I was running late because I was I don't know why that didn't pop up. Because I was getting distracted with the maps. I should have a raid alert, but I don't think it popped up. There we go. Okay, I've redid it and it seems to have worked, unless I just didn't hear the notification over the loud loud music. But thank you so much for the oh, and thank you Enchal for shouting. I think there's a. Oh, hang on. Yeah, that's the same. Is that the same one? I don't know if you. That looks the same though. Oh, okay. So there's 2 ways of doing it now. But yeah, if anyone here doesn't know Avi, I definitely recommend checking him out, especially if you like Mario Kart, because he does Mario Kart Sundays where him and a bunch of his community hang out, and then I think you normally do a little game afterwards, don't you? Did you? Because I think you said you were playing Zelda. Did you end up playing any Zelda? Oracle, I think it was in your title. But thank you so much for the raid. I really appreciate it. Oh, it did pop up. I just didn't hear it over the music. Ah. Whoopsie. Maybe the game's a little bit too loud then, or maybe the ratios are uneven. Oh. I thought it was me. Is it for? Yeah, it's / shout out. So you actually press shout out, and then do the username. But there is a cooldown apparently, because I remember when Cammy and Sammy raided me, there was like 3-minute cooldown or something. I normally do, but nah, I get too distracted to move on to it. Did you end up doing the Europe map at all? I was so gutted I had to leave before you did that one, because I was really curious to see how you do. Did you have a good rest of the stream though? I also look for raids along with you. I'll let you know if I find any 5 stars. Thank you. Yeah, if anyone who jumped along with Avi's raid doesn't know me, I'm SadieSays. I haven't done an introduction for ages because I always feel weird doing it, but I play mainly Pokemon. I do a lot of Switch stuff, and every now and then I'll do something random like Satisfactory, which I have been a little bit addicted to, I will admit. Last few days I've been doing nothing but. It's pretty good, 42%. Ooh, which one was the easiest for you? Which of the, because obviously you got like France, Spain, Germany, they're all like the easy ones. Did you get someone say Satisfactory? I love that game. Hey Chanda! Yes, I was just saying that I've been a little bit addicted to it recently. Oh, thank you for popping in. Oh, I'm getting all heated. I was wearing my my Pokemon hoodie thing because I was warm, because I was cold, and now everyone's popping in. I think I'm getting all nervous. Oh no. And that's warming me up. If anyone wants to join this one, I think I'm gonna do the Levani raid, but if you don't want to, no pressure. But thank you as well, Enchel, for giving Abby a shout out. Actually, I don't know how long it's been, but yeah. If anyone here doesn't know Chanda, definitely check him out as well. There's a few people who've been who remembered me as alongside the viewers as fellow streamers who remembered me as well, and yeah, I go on about it a lot, but it makes me really happy to see everyone all the time, and I'm gonna have to take this off because I am sweltering. But yeah, this is my look at this. It's got we got a Pikachu, we got a Bulbasaur, got a Charmander, and a Squirtle. All of the Kanto starters plus Pikachu, which I guess technically counts. Ooh. Oh, that's better. There we go. I just noticed my chest seems really low. There we go. Ooh. Yeah, I'm definitely not as organised as I used to be. I feel like when it comes to streams, I'm a lot more disorganised. I think it's gonna take a while to get proper back into the swing of things as well. But yeah, have you Chanda, have you played Satisfactory recently? Because I know they've done an update with like blueprints and stuff. I don't know if you unlocked blueprints earlier, but I haven't looked into that yet at all. Oh, you just found Shiny Riolu. Oh my god, I'm so jealous. I love Shiny Riolu. And like yellow/gold starters in general. Like I love Shiny Shinx, even though Pokemon Legends Arceus handed them to me left, right, and center, so I have like loads of them now. How late is it for you now, Abby? Is it quite late for you? I think for Chanda as well, it's quite late for you as well, isn't it? It's one of the reasons I like doing earlier streams at the weekend, is so I can see people that I could see before, but that I can't see anymore because of the whole change. It was a starter in Pokemon Yellow, so it counts. That's true. I haven't played it recently though, yeah. I know Barbatooth was saying that he's played some Dyson Sphere recently. That's another one that I'm quite interested in seeing. Also, why have I got Ceruledge? I don't think I looked into changing my Pokemon. Whoopsie. 9:40 PM now, so it's not too bad. Oh no, that's... Huh, I didn't realise you were 10 hours ahead of me. That's quite a... 9:40, yeah. Oh, I didn't know. Wait, have your clocks changed already? Is yours... I'm trying to think. You guys will be moving your clocks forward, won't you? And I think we move ours back. Because I know when Sun moves his back, we go from like 11 hours apart to 13 hours apart. License Day program will have a massive update not too long that will add aliens to fight. Oh god. Will there be an option for peaceful? I got so unsatisfactory because I was playing it this morning and I ended up needing to find some quartz. And I walked all this distance and it had one of those giant plasma spitters, like not the small ones, but one of the big ones that shoots the plasma balls that then split into smaller balls. So I was just like, I tried to stand away as far away as possible and place the miners down. And then as I went to move forward a bit, he saw me as I placed the second miner down that was further away. So he was chasing me and I was like legging it without Blade Runner, so I was still quite slow. And I was just like zigzagging, and then I kind of did like a little turn around to go back to place down the conveyor belts. And then at I was still there doing like dances and, you know, trying to avoid the plasma balls. And then I turn around and he's just chilling there eating the sand. And I'm just like, oh, I didn't need to do all that. At some point I lost his interest. Oh, I thought that was a sparkly thing. We did do the funny daylight saving thing recently, yeah. Yeah, I realised... Was it yesterday morning? That's before long it would be... Oh? Apparently I'm reading the sign from over here. Interesting. Yeah, I realised... Oh, or was it this morning? It was recently I realised that it's gonna be dark when I wake up, and that's gonna make me really sad. Oh, I hate winter. It's depressing. Like, having such short daylight hours just really sucks. And then you go to work in the dark, and you wake up in the dark, and you finish work in the dark, and I don't like it. There will be 3 modes: normal, aliens attack only if you attack them, and disabled. Okay. Does the game have achievements? Because I know sometimes if you remove it from normal settings, they won't let you do achievements. Although, to be fair, there are some games. Like, I don't know if any of you know the game Animalica. It's basically the planet gets poisoned and you have to, like, do this little animal sanctuary thing. And for the most part, you can do that on achievements without doing it on normal mode, like doing it on peaceful mode. Then there's one achievement where you have to get like alien parts. So I started a new game and basically there was a spawn near the start and I just waited for it to keep respawning so I didn't get jump scared. It was quite sad, but it was quite funny. I didn't think it would actually work. But hey, I'm not complaining. Actually, we'll go up first and then check the water one. I wonder what my 6-star raid is today. Hopefully it's something good. Another 5-star, let's see, this time fighting type. Ooh. I don't know if I have anything to counter that, but if you want to share the code, I'm more than happy to join. And anyone else, of course, is welcome to as well if they want to. It's a good way to get terror shards, the Blissey raids, aren't they? As long as you don't mod the game, achievements are on. Oh, okay, that's good. Yeah, I know that's... I didn't think about that, but that's also a thing, isn't it? I have that quite a bit, I think. But I don't think I mod many games, so I forget that. That's the thing. U2 would work, and the code is... Okay. Let me have a look. Did I make him U2? I think I did. Which is maybe how you know that I've got a Mewtwo. I can't remember. Yeah, I hope everyone's having a lovely weekend. I've got the next week off, so I'm very excited. I had such a nightmare of a week. And honestly, I think I picked the best week to... Oh, no, that's EV1. Picked literally the best week to have the week off somehow. And I'm just gonna relax. Like, my brain at the moment feels like, you know, it's got like hands just like pressing in on it. So I'm just gonna like chill all week. And I don't quite know what I'm gonna do yet. I know I'm gonna go back and see Aura for a few days. Because it's been, I don't know, you probably don't know about it abroad, but there's Storm Babbitt in the UK at the moment. And it's bad. Like, I probably can't show the footage because it's probably like copyrighted or something. But literally there's, if you search it up, in Scotland there's this little, I don't know if it's a brook or something, but it's literally, it's like pretty small and narrow, like a little stream really. And within 24 hours they've done a time lapse, and you can just see the water rising and rising. It's nearly hitting the camera. It's that high. And they had flood defences that were supposed to protect against water levels that are 4 meters above average, and it just flowed over. And like, it's insane. And apparently because of all the rain we've been having, my little Laura's been inside like loads, which normally she's been outside when I'm not there to, like, I don't know, just have fun and not be sad that I'm not there. But yeah, me and Enchal as well the other day, I think it was Thursday evening after work, we popped to Asda to go shopping for the week. And we go in after work finishes about 5:30. And it's bright, it's not sunny. I guess what you would class as, you know, English sunny. It's cloudy. It wasn't raining, there was no sunshine, it was cloudy, but, you know, it was decent for October weather, I guess. And then we come out like just over an hour later. It's pitch black, it's absolutely peeing it down. And then we're driving home. The drive isn't long, it's like 10 minutes, right? And you're driving along and it's raining normally. And then all of a sudden it goes like, tsh, and like you can't see anything, you have to drive slow. Even with the windscreen wipers, it's like, you still can't see anything. And at one point I forgot that I had put it on super fast speed. So I was there trying to press down the windscreen wipers to make them go faster. And they physically couldn't go any faster. And, you know, I wouldn't have minded it so much if the rain was constant, like at a constant heavy level. But the fact that you'd have the really heavy rain and then it lightens up a bit and you're like, oh yeah, this is fine, I can do this. So you speed up again and it starts hammering it down again, so you have to slow back down, you have to put your windscreen wipers on fast again. That was, I think, the worst weather I've ever driven in. It was awful. And I'm just thinking, you know, because I live in a town now rather than, you know, the middle of nowhere. So I could actually see with the lights, but I'm thinking, God, that would be terrifying to drive along a country lane like that. No, thank you. I would not want that. Yeah, I lived in the south of France in my childhood. Every autumn we would get massive rain and rivers would rise by multiple meters, but we get used to it at some point. The thing is, and the problem is here, you hear it, I think, more often than not. Probably because when the flood defences do their job, you don't get, oh yeah, they did their job, but you hear it so often. The flood defences just aren't enough. And they, like, overflow. Also, thank you, Firestorm, for sharing your codes and for having a look for some raids as well. I appreciate it. But yeah, we've got a town. I would say it's a town. It's a town in its own right, but it's literally joined to the town that we live in, and it's a gorge. So we live at the top of this kind of hill, and then you've got like quite a steep, like, cliff/embankment that goes down into this river valley, and the river valley, it floods so often. Oh, Avi, thank you for...
US just funded my love of nuggies by subscribing. Yee.
Yee. I wonder if you would have put like loads of E's, if it would have just still gone yee. That's so sweet. Thank you, Avi. Aw, I really appreciate that. Aw. Thank you. Dragon... Wait, the dragon popped up too? If I replay it, will it pop up again? No, it must only be when he actually sub.
By subscribing. Yee.
And the just goes, yee. Does anyone want to join a 6-star Trevenant raid? Otherwise I might give it a go by myself. Oh, on Capamon. Okay. Oh, hang on, it's not actually Capamon anymore, is it? What's the new website called? Or would it actually work if I refreshed on? Oh, no, I know Yeah, I don't need to, yeah, on OBS though, refresh. Yeah, as soon as I thought, ooh, hang on. No, I remember. I do love how in the time I've been gone. Is that they've improved like a lot of stream stuff? Oh, that's so cute.
VIMUS just funded my love of nuggies
Oh,
by
that's
subscribing.
amazing. Yeah, if anyone here doesn't have their own Capamon, it's fun because whenever you seem to do anything, like popping into chat and stuff, Abby made me aware of it, is that it also pops down there with my rabbit. Tribe, that's the one, yeah. It's Tribe now. Yeah, because they've got that little game as well, haven't they? Fun fact, the place you're talking about is quite a popular tourist location. It is, yeah. There's quite a lot of people come to this area because it's, would you say, Anshal, it's quite historically significant, isn't it? Oh, hang on, I just realised if I'm on that screen you can't see the code. Super effective against poison would be Mewtwo, right? Okay, I'm starting to think I'm cursed to only find 5-star Blissies and sure I'll join. I mean, the Blissies are good for the raid Terra shards, so it means that hopefully for a while we wouldn't have to do any hunting, so I'm more than up for it. Let me grab Mewtwo quickly. I think poison is strong against fairy, so fairy's no good. And then watch when I say something again. Oh, yeah, and then it says hi. Yeah, no, that's cool. I like that. It's really cool. Yeah, the game that they've come up with is, what do you call that kind of game again? Is it a catcher game or something? But basically you hatch eggs and hope to get something good, and then you can do like missions and stuff. I have to admit, when I first discovered it, I was like, "Ooh, this is fun," but I did stop playing quite quickly. It's kind of like, I think, like Stream Raiders, in that you can kind of do it during stream. Gacha, that's the one. I mean, I guess you kind of capture them as well. Yeah, it's supposed to be like a gacha game. I think I remember reading that. It seems fun. It's very new, I think. Maybe a year or so. Yeah, I struggled to get like more eggs and everything. I had like 10, but they also don't have a wide variety. I was gonna say array, like array and variety. Oh, interesting. He used grassy terrain and I used psychic terrain. Is that... Can I overwrite it? I can. We don't get healed now, but our moves should be stronger. Oh, right. And, I mean, to be fair, I think I've got psychic, so I should be okay. I forget though, like with Goldengo, because I've had Goldengo for so long, it's hard to remember that I can be affected by status moves now. Because Goldengo's ability makes that like impossible. Right, psychic. I don't have a healing move, so I might actually... Oh, hang on. Why did I psychic? I should have nasty plotted again. Whoopsie. Has anyone got anything exciting planned for Sunday? Although some of you... I think some of you are nearing your Sunday, but in that case, did anyone do anything fun for Sunday? I think I'm gonna have to heal on this one. If I cheer... It's a shame they don't have a cheer that removes status effects. think should have saved us a decent amount. It'll be okay once we can terrestrialize. Yeah, I think another problem I had is that Goldengo is really good when it comes to soloing. I don't think it's such a good team player because you have to kind of rely that everyone's setting up the same kind of rounds that you are. And I'm burned again. I can't remember if Trevenant was one of the ones that drops Herba Mystica or not. So I'm trying to think, have I only used one Psychic? That's not good, don't want to die. Let me heal up again, and hopefully before Trevenant attacks. Yeah, I guess that's the one thing that Goldengo really also wins with, is that it has its recover move. I don't know if... Oh, ow. Oh, that hurt. That's not good. There's no point me healing, so... Because I can heal us both then. Although that might have been a bad idea, because then the timer's gonna go down. Oh. Maybe I should have just gone with Goldengo. Oh. And it's still Terror Orb charge. Oh dear. I thought for a second that Mewtwo had boobs. I mean, I don't know what made me think. I guess he does in a way, because he has that thing on the front and the back. I think it was just the lighting. Yeah, I'm struggling to think where I saw the other Kitakami Ogre person. It says between somewhere low down between Infernal and Paradise. I mean, where would that be? Thinking deep down, Infernal makes me think of a volcano. And the Paradise kind of ties into that, because when you've got a volcanic eruption, it makes the... Oh, dang it. Try again? When you get a volcanic eruption, the ash actually makes the ground more fertile, which in turn would result in a paradise. I'm pretty sure the only Kitakami Ogre clan that we found was in the volcano. Like when we dropped down. Is it even supposed to be a volcano? I think it's just supposed to be a mountain. Yeah, no, I don't think it's supposed to be a volcano. I know the middle of Paldea is supposed to be a crater. I am curious to see, though, DLC 2. We haven't got a date for that yet, have we? I might try this one with Goldengo. If anyone wants to join, feel free. I think I'm gonna try Goldengo and see if that does any better. It might be easier for me to use Goldengo until I know how the others work, because I feel like I'm rambling a lot while trying to also battle with a Pokemon that I don't really know. Hey look, it's 78 Mom 2s. Mom. So Mom was born in 78 and there's 2 of them. There's a whole story in that link code. Because at least I won't get Will-O-Wisped, right? And I think Goldengo is a physical attacker? Actually, I don't know. Is Make It Rain a physical move? Yeah, I was thinking maybe I could try doing an Emerald Nuzlocke. Or you know what I could do? is maybe, I don't know if you guys have seen the videos or heard of the random generators. Actually, Goldingo wouldn't be so good. Because it's also got ghost moves, right? Maybe I should use my Ursaluna too. I'll try it as well. If Ursaluna beats it over Mewtwo though, that would be a little bit embarrassing. I didn't see any grass attack moves, that's true. Hopefully it works. Thank you for still paying attention. It's really hard to fight, like choose my own moves, register their moves, and also talk, and also do, and also read chat. It's amazing when you think about it, just how much multitasking is involved in streaming. Right, what have I got here? I was just checking my moves. Why you gotta pull away my, Wait, did you already die? I was wrong. Oh no. Can I run? I don't think I can even run. It has Warhammer. Oh no. Oh no, this isn't gonna go well. So did it one-hit KO you? What moves does it have then? It has Grassy Terrain, it has Will-O-Wisp, Wood Hammer. Do they have 3 moves? Forest Curse. Grass type was added to Ursaluna. Hey, he helped me out. How very kind. He won't be super effective against me now with Woodhammer, although my stab isn't as good. I wonder if he does that thing that removes the like abilities and buffs and stat changes and whatnot. Does that remove that grass typing? Oh. Okay, he definitely has more than 4 moves. How many moves do they have? Do they have 6 moves? I also have no idea what Electromorphosis does. Yeah, I'm not gonna do a lot of damage like that. Oh no. I think its moveset was changed, but I might be wrong. I'm thinking maybe they've just got more moves because he's used 4 or 5. He's used Grassy Terrain, Will-O-Wisp, Forest Curse, Wood Hammer, and something else I'm pretty sure. Disable, so that's at least 5 moves. Yeah, so he's got at least 5 moves. I don't think this is gonna go well. It also used Shadow Claw in the previous battle. Yeah, so Goldingo would be no good. I don't think. It's a bit of a bummer. We might just have to let this one go. I mean, we might still make it. You never know. Let me heal up. I don't know if the heal up shout command heals up less every time. Oh, you just died. Dang it. Okay, that was a bit of a waste. Oh well. It's what it is. Yeah, I'm excited because for dinner we're having pork belly. we had some a few weeks ago, but we ended up going to Anchal's mum's for dinner, so we ended up kind of having it as like individual snacks rather than as a dinner. But it was so good. Yeah, he's definitely got like 6 moves, 5 moves, 6 moves. It's definitely the most tricky one raid I've seen in a while. Yeah, Trevenant can be quite tough. And the poison typing definitely makes it harder. I think we might just have to leave this one and have a look for some others. Yeah, if anyone wants to do a battle at any point, just let me know. I might end up grabbing, I don't know, a box or something just to hide my moves so you don't know what I'm choosing. Because that way you can still watch the stream without it being given away. I don't know how that usually will actually work. I've not done that before. Ooh. Yeah, I'm curious to see what DLC 2 is gonna bring. I have got down on my sheet of paper, I think, but I still need a few Pokemon for my Pokemon home decks, and Blaziken's actually one of them, and apparently you do get them in the DLC too. So I'm so excited to see like the Hoenn starters running around. It's gonna be so good. Gen 3 is so special to me. Like, if there's one Pokemon game that you can just instantly make me happy with the memories, it would be Pokemon Emerald. I spent so much time in that game as a kid. Or just like that gen, not necessarily even Pokemon Emerald, just Generation 3. I like the music up here. It's soothing. Yeah, no, it has to be a volcano, doesn't it? It's got all the somewhere between an infernal place and paradise. You think it's talking about like here? Wait. It might be. It might be there. That does it ring a bell? Funny enough, I didn't even think about all these things that were puffing up gases everywhere. I only noticed because I looked at this wall and was like, that looks like sulfur. Yeah, completely disregarding the little mini geysers everywhere. I was actually watching I don't know if any of you have played the new Spider-Man 2 game, but I was watching it with Enchal last night, watching Jacksepticeye play it. I did not see that at all. And I don't know if it's a spoiler, but well, I mean, anyone who knows Spider-Man knows that Sandman's a thing, right? So Sandman pops up and they start talking about Fulgurite, and I said to Enchal, yeah, we talked about this recently, remember? And it's fossilized lightning and it's so cool. And then he was like, you know, because I know all these random, pretty useless geology facts, and I just blurt them out. I would love to like make that a gimmick of my channel, but I feel like geology pops up so rarely. And I feel like I don't know or remember nearly as much as I'm supposed to. I'm looking forward to the second part of the DLC adding back all the starters. Me too! It's gonna be so good. I'm excited. I hope it's I mean, to be fair, this DLC definitely surprised me, I think, in a lot of ways, so hopefully the second part will do the same thing. Because it was a lot of fun. I remember that my grandma bought me Sapphire while on summer holiday at the beach. I played it so much that even with the console off, I was still hearing the game music. Oh, that's a good memory, that is. Yeah, I was, I think when the game came out, I was 7? That breakup must be underground, I guess. I think I was 7. I'm also thinking I'm right, and this is where, no. Yes, I think it might have been here. Nope. There's a lot of Hootoots though, and Cleffers. I'm sure it must have been around here. Those hoot eyes in the darkness look kind of eerie. Maybe up there? I'm sure it was in a cave, because I'm like, I have to remember where this is. Chilling Waterhead? I think this is just... I'll assume this is where the outbreak is. Yep, that would definitely agree. Ugh. It's gonna bug me now because I know for a fact I found it. I found one of them, and it's just my brain has like blocked that memory from resurfacing. Whoa! Oh god. Is there a cave anywhere else? So... Wait. I might actually kind of... See, the problem now is, I think I might remember, aside from the fact that I'm just kind of driving us in circles, it might be that we've already fought this one. So that's the other problem. But I'm gonna take us to where I think I found them. At the same time, I feel like I've gone up here on stream already. No, I don't think it is here. Yeah, because this is where the den is. I mean, I could just cheat and have a look online, but I also think that's no fun. I can't remember where it was. Dang it, okay. Whatever. The only problem is we are so unlikely to find them just, you know, making our way around. Although, to be fair, there are those couple that are just... Ooh. Nope. Nope. There are those couple that are just kind of dotted around, so there is a chance. Maybe we can, like, find one on top of a pillar or something? Maybe? The answer to the question of the day was unexpected, but absolutely that works. If only I thought a little harder about it, I could have fixed, but now I'm right on Pokemon puns. Oh, I'm glad we have a fellow Pokemon punner in our midst. Thank you for popping in. What part of your name do you want to go by? I don't know, me neither. I mean, I can say the whole thing as well, I don't mind. I just don't know if you have a nickname. But Pokemon puns are good. Right. I'm just trying to think. Puns are the best. They are the best. There was, I made a pun in the office the other day. And, I can't remember what it was, but I was so proud of myself. And it was just a case of they weren't proud of myself. They weren't proud of me. It's the kind of laughter where, you know, ha, 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 oh. You're welcome. I don't know is common. I respond to it even if you don't mean me to. Alrighty, I don't know it is. I guess that's... I never thought about that, but if you have a name that's like a phrase or like actual words, I guess that would happen, wouldn't it? Yeah, I never thought about that. I know we've got a few people who hang out and stream sometimes that have very similar names, so they think, you know, I'm talking to them when I'm actually talking to the other person. Oh, actually, does anyone want to do a Politoed raid? Just realised I moved on from it, but if anyone wants to do it, it was a 5-star. Dang it. I don't like these hitboxes. I was not touching that Starly at all. I was just trying to think if I shiny hunted a Starly once, but it was a rookie D. I'm a good public for puns, and the worse they get, the harder I laugh. Me too. Besides, like, even if the joke is bad, like, you make people laugh, and that's, you know, that's the main thing, isn't it? Right, this could be a problem actually, because it's an electric type, so I was thinking, oh, I can go for ground, but it's a water type, so I can't go for ground. Something that's electric. I think... Isn't ground the only thing that's super effective against electric? It always makes for conversation. I completely agree. 100%. Electric Pokemon. Ground, grass, electric, and dragon. The only thing that's super effective against electric is ground, right? Yeah, ground. So, that's actually really difficult. But I'll do it since I still need it for the DLC decks. Well, hopefully it won't be too difficult. If anyone wants to join, feel free, because I'm going to have a think about what Pokemon I want to use. I'm going to grab something to drink. Currently got you on in the background while I do art. Oh, well, hopefully I can keep you entertained. Also, question, what are you going to grab to drink? That's cool, though. I always wished I could do art, because I like to write stories, and I would absolutely love to be able to draw my own characters, but... yeah, it's like impossible. Because I can't draw. When I did my geology degree, we'd have to go out and we'd have to like draw cliffs and like rocks and like the patterns in rocks. And I just remember we went to a beach once and there was this cliff face and we had to draw the cliff face and highlight like specific parts of the cliff. And my cliff looked awful. And then you had my other friend who did art and hers just looked so beautiful. Like completely different. It was ridiculous. Like, I'm so bad at drawing. I think I'm gonna try Aurum just because I can't use Ursaluna. I was thinking about Coca-Cola. Ooh, very nice. I don't drink fizzy myself. I pretty much just drink water. I'm a water fiend. Yeah, I never could do the fizzy. I do way too much art. Hey, as long as you have fun, and I mean, practice is always a thing. So the more you draw, the oh, okay. Let me know when you're ready, Feistel, and I'll reopen it. It's like with creativity, you very often end up practicing, don't you? And then when you practice, you get better. It's like when I write a story. And I come back to it a year later, even just a year on, I'm like, ooh, this reads funky. And I don't know if it's because you know you wrote it, that you're like, oh, this doesn't read as good, or if like I've just improved that much, but I feel like a sentence is a sentence. Like, what makes a good sentence from a bad sentence, other than when you're talking and you stumble over your words, which I do a lot. I will own up to that, I do that a lot, not just, you know, I don't know. It happens a lot, and I don't think I can even always blame being bilingual on that. So, it just happens. Imagine in biology when you have to draw the animals that you dissect and you can't draw. I always help people that had that problem drawing around me. It was really bad to grade people in art when studying bio. Oh yeah, that sucks. I would hate that. I don't... I mean, I guess to an extent you'd be judged on your drawing when it comes to geology, but... You know, when we did our like the dissertation, we had a specific word for it. Independent mapping, that was it. When we did our independent mapping, so we went out to Scotland and we brought back rocks, and basically from these rocks we would get thin sections made. So thin sections are basically, you cut the rock off at the corner and you get like a really thin slice of that rock, put it under a microscope. So basically what you would then have to do is you'd have the microscope, and you have to like line up your camera, so it was like looking right down the microscope. So you didn't even need to draw it. You could just like take screenshots through the microscope, which made it so much easier. And in that sense, you don't have to draw, so I didn't lose marks from that, which was very good. Yeah, with the special light filters. Yeah, so you'd have I'm sure I've got some pictures somewhere, but you have it under normal light, and then you have it under polarized light. I can't remember. I showed someone some pictures recently, and it was so cool because as well, when you turn the thin section, like in this direction it might be green, in this section it might be, you know, black or something. But yeah, it was really cool. And then different crystals would have different like pattern, like some of them would be stripy as well. Show the crystal structure, yeah. So I think feldspars quite often I think were stripy under a microscope, and then you'd have like white stripe, black stripe, white stripe, black stripe, and then you turn it 90 degrees and it would be black stripe, white stripe, like they would switch around. Yeah, did that. We had a geology unit in biology too. That's so weird, really. I know you have biology and geology because of like, you know, like fossils and stuff, but I wouldn't have thought you'd have geology in biology. That's really interesting. Oh, hey, we got another the Dunsparce. It's not a Dunsparce, it's the Dunsparce. I'm not very effective, but hopefully I can still make it work. Does Drill Run get more and more damage every round? I can't remember if it's like, what do you call it? Rollout. Yeah, one thing that I did find quite interesting. One thing that I did find quite interesting was we had a unit on like weather in the first year. It wasn't obviously called weather. They gave it a more scientific name. Well, that's not good. That's not good at all, because now I'm just gonna be nasty plotting. Oh no. How long does Encore last? That's not ideal. Yeah, we had a course on weather. We even had planetary geology, I think, in the second year. Yeah, it was really quite interesting because you learn about stuff like El Nino and El Niña, and so now when they talk about it in the news, I'm like, oh, I understand what that is. So I was saying to Enchar the other day that maybe we've got like an El Nino year or something, and that's why the weather and everything is so bad. And he was like, what the hell's that? And I have that quite often with things like, I'll mention trilobites, and some people know what it is and others don't. And I'll never forget in university the one time I said to a flatmate of mine, oh yeah, the Ice Age was only a few 100,000 years ago, and he was like, only? And I guess in that sense it's quite funny because obviously my mind as a geologist works differently. Shall need some more hammers. Bye. You made me jump. I lost my track of thought now. Where was I can't remember. In the first semesters of uni there is a general approach to science. It's later on that you specialise. Climatology, no, I don't. Maybe? It might have been. It doesn't ring a bell, but I think that's because I kind of glossed over the whole thing. Don't listen to me, kids. You don't want to gloss over your learning. But I think it's easy to zone out if you don't enjoy a course. Like, I can't remember much about sedimentology because, I mean, who wants to learn about what's basically sand rolling around a riverbed? That was by far the most boring course of my entire 3 years. Yeah, I never thought about that because I don't know how uni courses work in Europe. I know in America you do something like that, don't you? You have like biology, physics, chemistry, and then you kind of decide what you want to do from there. But in England, you've got, oh yeah, I want to do geology. So you do geology and then you have courses relating to that or something. But it's like, it's very specific. Like, I never had a class called chemistry or physics. I'd have like a class called problem solving. I'd have a class called volcanology. I'd have a class called paleontology. Like, it was very specifically catered to geology. But I never once had like a normal sounding lesson, if that makes sense. Yeah, no, it was very boring. And what made it worse is there was two lecturers and they were married, and the husband was so fun. Like, his lessons or what he was teaching wasn't most exciting, but he had a way to make it really enjoyable, and like he was a gem. He was honestly just incredible. And he was married to the most stick in the mud, boring lecturer on the entire course. And I just didn't like her at all. Like, we did not get on. Like, I just remember the one time like, very often I'd have a class on a Friday and then I would go straight from the class to the train station to come back home to my parents. So I'd had my suitcase packed. We went to a classroom and I put the suitcase under the desk out of the way. But she was not happy, so I had to wheel her all the way to the front of the classroom. Even though there was no issue with it being under the table. As you can tell, still like, I don't know how many years, 6 years later, 7 years later, I'm still wound up about that because there was no point in it. Sadly in France, even when you choose a path, there is always too many different classes. They expect you to be good at almost everything when you fail. Ooh, that sucks. Yeah, it sounds a bit, I think, like the American way of doing it. I think maybe the English way isn't the most typical way of it being done. Because, to be honest, I don't know how Germany does it either. I do know it's a lot cheaper in Germany because my mum was really sad that I decided to go to uni here instead of Germany. Because like here now I've got like tens of thousands of pounds debt from my uni learning. Whereas in Germany you pay like a few hundred a year or something, so I'd be like way better off now. Which is very sad. But I think my issue would have been having to learn all these specialist terms in German and then English when I decided to come back to England. But ironically, a lot of geology terms are actually from German. So you got like Graben, which is like basically when you got two faults going like that and it lowers the ground in between. It's basically like, German word is basically like I don't know if it's grave specifically, but I know it's a word for grave. And then you got Lagerstätte, which is like a site of exceptional preservation, but you also like call it that. Wow, there's a lot of Mienfu around. Kinda elitist mindset, and I hate it. Was doing good in biology, ecology, etc., but I'm really bad at math and I tanked my studies. That sucks. I remember my dad, he did, so he trained to be a fireman, and for fireman training, you have to do physical and mental practice and like pass both. So my dad was really good at the physical side, but he's never been very studious, so he really struggled with the whole, you know, studying, sitting down, studying, reading, understanding what he's reading. So it is difficult when you've got multiple things that, like, what's the word, like make up your final grade, and you're really good at one thing and not the other. So there's nothing you can do. You can get like 100% in one and 0% in the other, and it's still just going to be 50%. Which actually reminds me, once we did, when I had my horse riding lessons, quite often before holidays, we'd have like friendly competitions. And I wasn't a bad horse rider, but I also wasn't the best. Like, there was a couple that were better than me, and I was doing so good in these competitions. But the annoying thing is, we were paired up with a less experienced group. Ooh, mod poll. Are there any mods here, Enchal? And yeah, I was doing really, really good. And we got paired up with a less experienced group. And I got paired up with someone who just looked like she couldn't be asked that day. If I would have been by myself, I would have won, but she dragged us down so badly. And even that, I can still remember it now, so it must have annoyed me. Yeah, I was quite gutted. Yeah. What? You know, Feistal, you were saying that you've got all these 5-star Blissey raids. I'm just getting 3 stars everywhere. All 3-star raids. Wait, between somewhere infernal and paradise. Down here? Maybe here. Because paradise is like water, isn't it? Okay, we're gonna have a look, see if we can find them there. Because I don't think I've actually been up there. I don't think I can make a poll on my phone. No. Poll. I actually don't know how to... Back also made food. Welcome back, and what have you got for food? I am a foodie, so I'm sure you'll make me jealous with whatever you have. I mean, if you can't tell, my channel is based around nuggies, so like chicken nuggets. Something very Dutch. Ooh, do share. I do love some good European mainland food. Phones don't have a mod view, so probably not. Hey, Era, how are you doing? Rust and brooches. Is that something? Is that sausage bread rolls? Going off the German here. It sounds like Würstchen Brötchen. Let me have a look. If you've got an idea, I can maybe try and make it. Yeah. Oh yeah, I've got an option for a poll on here. The last poll was burgers or chicken nuggets. I mean, if that doesn't encompass the channel, I don't know what does. Is game the best Pokemon? Oh no. Oh dear. Okay. Is Gengar the Pokemon? Go with that. We'll make it a 3-minute poll. I'll make it a 3-minute poll. Hopefully you're happy with that one, Feistal. How are you, Era? Something like it. Ooh, okay, that's interesting. Yeah, I find with Dutch, it's because it's Dutch and German that are quite similar, aren't they? I find it. I remember saying to someone, or I was talking to a Dutch friend once, and we agreed that basically, to a German like me, Dutch sounds like gibberish German, and to them, German sounds like gibberish Dutch. Which was a very funny way of thinking about it, and it's stuck with me ever since. Because it's like, you can kind of catch what it is, or read what it is, but it's not quite what you know. And yeah, it's, it's funny to think of it that way. I don't know if you think the same way, but yeah, it just stuck with me when I was talking to my friend about it. Yes and yes are the only options. No, unfortunately I did have to give a few more options. To be fair, we do need another option than yes. No, Kekleon takes that spot. Have you seen it in Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. Oh, I was talking to a friend of mine the other day about Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. I really want them to make another game. I know they released the remake on Switch, but they haven't released like a proper new Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. I really wish they did. Is that? No. Thought maybe that was the Kitakami person. I like the top. I really like that top. It's a mischief that's like pulling off that lip bite. It doesn't, I agree. Kills me every time because I'm greedy and then just stealing everything. See, I told Enchal my tip with that is if there's something I really want, I always keep a pure seed on me. And then you can just, ew, no, I don't want a little Miso. And then you can just teleport to the stairs. Sure, like, some of your team members might die, but then if you've got reviver seeds, you can save them afterwards. Right, let me see here if we can find the Ogre clan member. Today is okay, just hope the paperwork is all done. I hope you've managed to get it done. When are you starting your new job? I'm waiting for anything Ranger related. Yes, I was actually thinking of doing a Pokemon range. Oh wow, we got ones across the board. We got one yes, one no, one depends, one definitely no question. Hey, I was right, between Infernal and Paradise. Sometimes I astound myself. What are the chances though? We got one vote for everything. Yeah, anything Ranger related would be good as well. I've still got... I don't think I've got them there, but I've got, I think, still all 3 games. It would be so fun. Oh, thank you for the follow. I really appreciate that. I'm glad you're having a good time. But yeah, I was thinking of like streaming it, but I can only imagine how hard it would be to use the mouse instead. Whew. I don't think I want to torture myself through that. Is it this one? Alright, let me empty that, and then I need to grab my team. Who said depends, I will find you? I did. Gengar has moments where it's not the greatest. At least you're honest with your opinion. I couldn't think of another option. Starting, I believe, in 8 days. Ooh, that's exciting. Are you nervous or are you excited? Some of you may die, but that's a sacrifice I'm willing to make. Yes, for the items, sometimes the sacrifice has to be made, I'm afraid. I'm afraid you are wrong. Gengar is always the best option. For a second there, when it popped up, I was really confused when you said, I am Louis! I was so confused, and then the lol came through, and I'd stopped myself from laughing until I got to the message. I was like, no, you are not Louis, you are, I don't know. What I like is that Gengar is such a troll. He can be, he's the best boy. I mean, I don't know if you can see, we've got at least like 2 Gengars back there. We've got, I think, 3 downstairs. We have so many Gengars in this house. Louis is my fave typo of 2023. Oh, back when I streamed a couple of years ago, Enchal was the king of typos, and the one that constantly came up was instead of Lemao, he would write Lemap. It actually became a thing. Do you still have your, yeah, you remember, Era. Do you still have your emotes, Enchal? Lemap? I don't think I'm subscribed. No. You still have your emotes, Enchal? Because I think you made a Lemap one, didn't you? Lemap, yeah. Oh no, he hasn't got it anymore. But he used to have a oh no, was it Squiddy who had a Lemap emote? Has anyone subscribed to Squiddy? Although I doubt he still has it, does he? I never uploaded a Lemap one, he did, yeah. It was, everyone constantly made fun of Enchal for going Lemap. And there was a bunch of other good ones that you had, wasn't there? Oh dang it, I'm not healed. Yeah, it was so funny. Like every stream would be just like le map, le map. I'm trying to think of any other good ones that you had. Can't think of any. Right, let me hyper potion everyone. Although I think maybe Titan needs more of a heal. I'll max potion him. Yeah, typos are funny. I'll never forget, I was playing Stardew Valley once a couple of years ago, and a friend of mine, Sen, he was falling ill. So I asked him how he was doing, and he said, I think he said, he was gonna say, I think I'm getting sick, but instead of an S, because the D is right next to it, he said something completely different. And yeah, I still remember it now because it was just really funny. Oh, I don't want to say it because obviously I'm trying to be family friendly, but oh, it's so funny. Oh, he's got one of those cool shirts as well, so it must be a Kitakami Ogre Clan shirt. I'm Kanetsuna of the Kitagami Ogre Clan. Smash and splinter against my glacial strength, so he's got ice type. Interesting. I wonder how they decided who's having that. Oh, I love the puppy. Carbink isn't an ice type. I mean, rocks get carried by glaciers, but I think that's really stretching it, dude. If you're going based on the fact that the diamonds look like ice, then that's also quite questionable. Also, not a fan of that. I don't like the stealth rocks. To be fair, when I think of Enchal, I mainly remember the ugly crying laugh I had with the magic gun. Did you laugh that hard, did you? Oh, that's brilliant. That was so funny. Oh, that's brilliant. Yeah, Enchal had some really good stream moments. It was so funny. Oh, what level were your Pokemon again, Enchal? They were like under level 10, weren't they? Oh, that was brilliant. I wish you would have saved that VOD. That would have been so good. Let me send in Flipper. What level are these Pokemon from that guy? Yeah. Oh. Yeah, that was brilliant. Just going straight to the wild area and fishing for a wild Magikarp that's like level 20 and knows tackle and destroys your entire team. Oh, that would have been glorious. Especially like now with like YouTube shorts and something, you could have clipped that and you probably would have got like, well, I don't know if you would have gone viral, but I think a lot of people would have laughed. I dropped tears on my keyboards. Found salt circles around my desk for 2 days. Oh my god, that's brilliant. Oh my god, that's amazing. Oh, you're making my cheeks hurt so loud you're making my cheeks hurt from laughing. Well, I didn't forget about it, but you bringing it up again is just brilliant. Where's Rose? There she is. I do find it quite funny how her hammer makes her invisible. Oh, that's amazing though. Yeah, I think Enchel's had some really good stream moments. We were saying actually maybe we should do a soul look at some point. But I do know he quite often goes to Warhammer on Saturdays. So why did he say glacial strength and he's sending out rocks? I don't get it. Like literally the only thing glacial about rocks is the fact that rocks are carried by glaciers. How does that make any sense? He did say glacial strength, right? Or did I read that wrong? No, Mamoswine. Mamoswine's an ice type. Right? Ground ice? Oh, look at his nose! He's so cute. I wanna boop it. I wanna boop the mammoth nose. Ooh. very close to dead. Have you guys heard about the mammoth bodies that they've dug up out of glaciers? They were saying, I think, weren't they, that they were thinking about bringing them back? Which, on one hand, would be cool, but also they died out for a reason. It would be way too... Actually, speaking about mammoths, have you guys ever heard of, like, it's Mini Mammoth Island or something? Basically, there was, I think it was off the coast of England towards the Arctic Circle, but there was an island where mammoths continued to live for quite a long time after they went extinct everywhere else. And they were actually, because it was an island, I don't know if you've heard of, I don't remember the phrase, but basically when big creatures get stuck on an island, they generally get smaller. And when small animals get to an island, they generally get bigger. So it's like the whole elephant bird scenario, I think. But basically they got to this island and they're basically little mammoths, but like they're like baby mammoth size, but they're not baby mammoths, and this entire island was just composed of these baby mammoths for ages. Oh, Crispy died. Yeah, that's a really interesting read if anyone's like interested. I don't know who would be. Probably none of you. But the random fact spouting wins again. Boop the snoot! Yes, I love how you both said it. Gonna love the... Have you guys ever stroked a calf on the nose? It looks like slimy, but it's so cute. It's so... Oh, there's something about calf noses that just make me really happy. Calves in general just make me happy. They're adorable. Right, if this one was between Infernal and Paradise... I mean, I definitely haven't found this one before, so it's definitely not the one that I've been missing. Not like you could just resurrect the mammoth. The DNA is far too damaged. It would be a really strange chimera between dead DNA materials and living animals. They're adorable and delicious. Aww. No, I agree. They probably would have to do something with elephant DNA as well. Question is, we'll continue to go around. Actually, have we got a... I'll go to here, and then we'll head back over there. Wait, this is between Infernal and Paradise. Do you think maybe he's a bit further along and I just defeated one that wasn't actually... Ah, that can't be. Maybe it is. I have to look. I'm gonna look for a bit until I fully wake and have breakfast. Well, thank you for the look. I appreciate it. And I hope you have something absolutely delicious for breakfast. And Chal made a full English breakfast for breakfast this morning, and it was so good. There was baked beans and toast, and sausages, and some bacon, and some hash browns. Are hash browns an English thing, or do you guys have them elsewhere? I love hash browns. And was there some... I feel like there was. And I'm just being stupid and forgetting it at the moment. I can't remember. Oh, it's a little Munchlax raid. Yeah, I really... I wish I could get that shiny Munchlax, but it's seeming impossible. Let's see if this dragon raid is anything good. I mean, if it's not the one that I was supposed to get... Oh, stupid Illumise. You know, I love Generation 3 and I barely can say anything bad about it. But I hate Illumise and Volbeat. I'm not a fan of them at all. Right, let me fly back and we'll have a look, see if it still says Paradise and Barren, then there's probably someone up here. Good morning, Talker. How are you doing on this fine Sunday morning? And let's see what this dude says. Heard you beat a member. Here's the cool prize. A pair of choice specs. I don't know. I apparently don't have one yet. Let's see. Is he going to give me the same clue? No. Okay, so that was the right one. You will find me in a wasteland of peculiar rocks in a land with no suffering. Peculiar rocks in a land with no suffering. Peculiar rocks in a land with no suffering. Peculiar rocks. No suffering. I can't think any of these words mean no suffering. If you're loyal, you'll suffer because the loyalty can break. Apples, obviously you can choke on apples, so they're suffering. Wistful, if you're wistful, that can be painful. Infernal, obviously, is painful. I mean, Paradise? No suffering, so might be one there. Maybe that's where I found them, actually. Kitakami, that's nothing about suffering. Timeless. Okay, maybe he's in Paradise Barrens then, and we'll have a look around here. I need to head out for a bit, have fun with your stream. I'll try to make it back if I can. Oh, if you can't, don't worry. It's been lovely having you hang out, and I hope you have fun going and doing whatever you're doing. And I hope you have a lovely rest of your Sunday. Fairly well, just checked my shows, got 2 new seasons and 2 new shows to watch, and looks like I don't have to help up with paneling the walls in the garage. That to me sounds like a day of good news, if you ask me. Just trying to think, maybe he was up here or something. So basically I'm gonna have to go all around Paradise Barrens, because Paradise I feel like is the only place where you would have no suffering. Actually, I think this might be where I found him, yeah. I'm not sure. I'm just trying to think where I did see him. I feel like it rings a bell. Also, that is dark. Wow. He would have been off to the side somewhere. Now if my blood sugar's in range, I'll get a donut for breakfast. Ooh, I love me a good donut. Do you prefer the ones that are filled with like jam or custard inside, or do you prefer like ring donuts? Must be around the edge somewhere. Maybe he's in a cave around here. I know, was it the last Pokemon stream I did? I was going around here loads and I didn't see him. I mean, this place has a lot of peculiar rocks. And Paradise has no suffering, so he has to be here, right? Just a case of finding where he is. Lemon jelly filled, but it's hard to find a baker that makes those without powdered sugars or glazing them. Ooh, I've never heard of a lemon filled donut before. That sounds interesting. Is it like a sour lemon jelly or is it still kind of sweet? Wait, no, I think I remember. He was like somewhere down here, I think he was around one of these rocks. that right? Yes! Yes, okay, okay. Yeah, I remember now. Oh, that took long enough. Oh, that's so good. As soon as I saw that, I was like, wait. So this will be the last one. It's interesting though, I've been around this place so many times, but I guess you don't necessarily cover like every corner. I wonder what happens when you get all of them. So I think this is the second to last one now. Let me revive. And then I actually could do with going back to heal at some point. Actually I should have some potions, shouldn't I? And then... Wait. Titan has more XP than I thought he did. 36, so that's gonna be about 70? And one more potion. Yeah, it's sour. It's lemon pie filling with a bit less gelatin, so it's thick without setting up fully. Sadly, though, I can't get my favourite tea biscuits anymore. Oh, that sucks. And I remember, Nenchal said he couldn't have cheese anymore. Like, I don't think I could do that. Also, before I do this fight quickly, I am just going to pop to the bathroom. So if anyone else wants to grab a drink, grab some food, or pop to the toilet themselves, now's the time to do so. As usual, I'm just going to run 3 minutes of ads if that's okay, just to get the pre-rolls off for the next hour. And yeah, I'll see you in a few minutes. I think we have returned. Hopefully. Also, can you guys hear the switch at all? Because it looks very quiet on my screen. I also had to put my Pokemon hoodie back on because I was getting a little bit chilly. A little bit chilly in the late October weather. Oh, it's so cozy. Got like the fluffy honey inside and it's so warm. I should have put it on before, but you know me. Once I get going, I can't stop until I've had a break on stream to sort some things out. Jaffa cakes were awesome, especially the orange blackcurrant and raspberry dark chocolate ones. Sadly, the store stopped importing them and I'm not paying 25 Canadian dollars per sleeve on Amazon, and to get them off there for 3 Canadian dollars per sleeve, I need to order 150 boxes. Wow, they'd spoil or I'd die before I could finish them all. That's a lot. Put the hoodie back on too, and some mint tea. Hey, hoodie buddies! I can't stand mint though. Mint makes me unwell. So I haven't touched mint for a very long time. Because it makes me poorly in one way or another. There we go. I was sitting all crumpled, so I had to flatten it out. Jaffa cakes are the small disc with chocolate and fruit jelly. Yes, so in England you've got a bit of a debate whether it's a biscuit or a cake. So it's basically like sponge. Yeah, the disc is like sponge, and then yeah, like covered in chocolate with the jelly. They're called Pims in France. Isn't Pims an alcohol brand? Or am I making that up? Pims alcohol. Oh, Pims with a double M. Gin-based liquor. Oh, that's funny. I guess, is it like Walkers and Lays? Actually, I think Walkers and Lays are the same company, aren't they? I don't know. This whole company business gets very confusing. So I think it's best to not think about it too much. Anyway, let's see what she's got. I'm Kanemitsu of the Kitakami Ogre clan. The merciless sun shall be your opponent today. I think that means we only have one left. Merciless sun, does she have grass types? Never mind. I assume rather than typings, it's based around kind of an existence then, maybe? I'll send them Flipper, because then at least Flipper is like abilitied up. Yeah, over here Jaffa Cakes are considered a soft cookie. See, I've never really thought about it too much, but I feel like they would be a cake in my eyes. Even though they're like cookie size, they're mainly like... I would never eat a sponge cookie? Okay, that just sounds weird to me. Okay, that's not good. Ooh. Yeah, this one was easy, but I did a cerulege. Oh, you mean this battle? Yeah. I assume it's probably, the drought is probably set up at the start and the rest are grass types. It's Jaffa Cake, not Jaffa Cookie. Yeah, but I can understand where the cookie people I think are coming from. Oh, I did see purifying salt pop up before. So does that mean I don't get any stat changes? Or what stat changes? What do you call it? Like status effects. Yeah, they're coming from the mental hospital. That's mean. Biscuit comes from double baked in French. Wheat? No, French doesn't normally pronounce the T, right? Is it wheat? Wheat? It's baked and he added B for double. Somebody left a cake for double the time to cook and it became crispy, so anything soft can't really be called a biscuit. Jaffa Cake are more of a soft genus? I'm probably butchering the French. You know, I was saying to Ansha, I'd love to, during my week off, learn some languages again, like some Korean or some French. Yeah. I feel like if you were to write a sentence to me in French, I'd probably butcher it. Oh, I've got a colleague learning Spanish at the moment. She keeps coming up with these words and phrases. It's getting me motivated to learn languages again. Plus it's Canada over here, Enchal, not Europe. We call waffles a type of biscuit and not a pancake like there. Sacrilege. I almost went sacre bleu, but no, sacrilege. Well, I guess sacre bleu is like the same kind of thing, like, isn't it? Maybe. Alright, that should heal me up. I absolutely love cerulege as a Pokemon. I find it cute when people butcher French. Sacre bleu works too. See, I'd like to think my accent wouldn't be too bad, but I know it's probably worse than I expected, than I think it is. Canada is suddenly a place I will now never visit. Brutal. Is that's okay, brilliant. Chandelier for sun? Cerulege was a good call though, thank you, Talker. Isn't that French? Oh, is it? I thought it was just like, oh my god. That's the way my French teacher always said. She's like, oh, sacre bleu. Does it not just mean sacred blue? Or is that just my very plain brain trying to find the words where there aren't actually any? Because bleu does mean blue, doesn't it? I'm not sure about sacre, but I would assume sacre. Now, French sometimes does that thing, doesn't it, where you think it's something, but it's not actually. Then again, you have false friends in every language. Just look at English and German with gift. That's my favourite example to use. I think we got one more. I'll have a look, see if it'll tell me where the other one is. And if we can find it during the rest of the journey for our raid. Right. And hopefully we get something good from having defeated that one. I think we've just got one more left. I do love how they changed the Squawkabilly animation into a Noctowl one for the DLC though. I wonder which one they'll do for the DLC part 2. Alright, here's your cool prizes prompt. Ooh, 3 ability capsules. Just 1 member left. Upon the shorter of the Oni's horns, that is where you will find me standing. Also, does his hand looks a bit like he's doing something really dodgy. So I assume that's on the mountain. I don't think I've ever seen any horns on the mountain. The Oni's horns. Aha! I assume this is one and this is the other. So we're just gonna have to have a look-see at both of them, I guess. Now we'll round about the bottom with the raids and have a look-see up there afterwards. Common word, but the context changes its meaning from a common expression of shock to one of disgust, surprise, and profanity. Oh. I just always use this as oh my god! Blue is blue in the meaning of blue blood for the noble, so it's more a contracted version of by the blue noble blood. The grey here is because the nobility is tied with the church. Oh, cool, thank you. That's interesting. I love learning about like the meaning behind phrases and stuff. Languages are just so cool. Maybe I should screw trying to relax during my week off and just learn all these languages. Then I can go back into the office and be like, yo guys, I'm like fluent in 6 languages now, not 2. Also, you were nowhere near that sparkly spot. Get away from me. Explaining nebulous concept in another language is hard. Oh, I'm sorry. I think you did a good job though. Thank you, I understood it. I love how you got a zoom in on Houndor's butt. Yeah, that one, just go to the top of the mountain and move to where you fought the bird one of the Loyalty 3. Now well, time to go grab food. Enjoy your food! What are you gonna have? Anything tasty? So it's over on this side then. Alright, I'll have a... I thought they were gonna run me over just then, but we managed to avoid them. It's all good. It's food. I want food. Should have maybe grabbed a quick bite to eat while I had my break. But I will survive. Oh, actually reminds me. So that we don't get another break too quickly. Well... I remember I used to do that and then I forgot to do it, and I think we had it recently where someone redeemed it after I just had a break. So I was like, oopsie. Don't want to have too many breaks. I have to remember to do that again now. Alright, any shinies on our way to the raid? You know what's honestly ridiculous? I found a shiny Growlithe right here as well, but I can never find them on stream. I don't understand what's going on. Took me a second to figure out that was a Hatchram then. Yeah, it was a shiny Growlithe. And it was one of those ones where you're not too sure, but then they appear like right next to each other. Also, that Gyarados swimming animation looks amazing. I don't understand why I'm not finding like any 5 stars or anything. Yep, my blood sugar's only 5.1, so I get 2 donuts. Oh, is that how it works? Oh? It didn't pop up. Thank you, remoted? For some reason that didn't pop up in my chat. Oh, there we go. Hey, hey, fellow short person. Wait, how did you know I'm short? But hello, thank you for the follow and for popping into chat. I hope you're having a good Sunday. Yes, I am very short and it sucks. Yeah, I wish sometimes I wish I was a bit taller, but I think being tall and short has its positives and negatives, doesn't it? I'm doing well, how are you? I'm glad you're doing well. I am also doing well. I'm about to have a week off work, so I'm very excited because I've had a hell of a week and I'm just excited to relax. It's gonna be so good. I'm gonna relax and I'm gonna organize things and get my brain like all sorted. Well, I'm not sorting my brain out, but I feel like organizing thing helps to sort my brain out. You know what I mean? If anyone wants to join, I'm doing the Conkeldurr raid with a bug terror type. I'm not sure if I've got anything good against bugs. I do not, so I'm gonna go with Goldengo because I think steel is just normal. Want me to set up a 6-star raid and I'm 6'3". Wow. That's tall. You are a whole head taller than me. But no, I'm just I'm cruising around at the moment. If you find anything good in a 6-star raid though, that'll be cool. Yeah, I actually struggled to get a Conkeldurr and then I found a raid like literally the day after. It was typical timing. But I think to be fair, like most of the raids seem to find the Pokemon you're missing in your decks and then make raids for the Pokemon that you're missing. Obviously, I've got a full dex now, so I think it's just random, but I did feel like that was the case when the DLC first came out. It seemed to read what Pokemon I was missing, and then kind of do raids for the ones that I was missing so I could get my dex done. I don't know if that was like pure coincidence or whatnot, but yeah. Yeah, I'm just, at the moment I'm just going through the raids I've got on the map, but I do want to see if we can get that last Kitakami Ogre clan. I have to restart the timer. Okay. The good thing is it does save the Pokemon that I've chosen, which I do like. So it would be a pain having to change that every time. Q3XRCN. CNN is a news agency, right? You know, I remember a few years ago, didn't they have a problem with all these XQC bots following people? I love the starter sweater you have on and the plushies above your head. Oh, thank you. It's not a well, in a way it is a sweater, but it's I don't know if you know of Oodies. It's like a super long like it's like an Oodie kind of thing, but it's like a Huggies. It's really long and it's got like the fluff on the inside so you're like nice and warm. Yes, I have loads of plushies. It's so soft, it's so nice. Yeah, I actually ended up buying another one. I got this one as a gift and I ended up buying another one. That's crystals, because I love geology as well. Yes, I've got loads of plushies as well. And then, you probably can't see it, but I've got all my like OG Pokemon games kind of here as well. Yeah, I've moved house recently. I was like, in my background, I gotta be one of those people who has all their cool things in the background. Yes, a hoodie blanket, basically, yeah. It's really warm though. I'm freezing. My feet are actually so cold. I'm debating getting some fluffy socks as well. But we'll see if I can make it work. Maybe if I put my slippers on. Maybe I should just you know what? Goldengo should be alright, hopefully. Yeah, thank you for joining, Remoted. Hopefully we'll be okay. Otherwise I have got a Cerulege, it's just not trained up. I assume maybe I should get a Cerulege trained up as well. I got this. Hopefully I can do some damage. I know sometimes I join raids and I feel like I get carried. Wait, have you got a shiny Cerulege? I'm impressed. I would really struggle to find that one. That's cool. I do find it really sad that the only thing they changed was the eye colour. It's such a cool Pokemon. I guess to an extent Armarouge as well, but I do prefer Cerulege, but the fact that they only changed the eyes kind of makes it quite disappointing. They could have done so much more with it. I mean, that's the case for most of the Gen 9 shinies, really, isn't it? They could have done so much more and they just didn't. Which is a real big bummer. Especially Paldean Tauros. I don't get that one at all. It looks exactly the same. It just baffles me. I do one metal sound and of course I miss. Why? Do I just hit now or? No, I'll try one more. That one actually hits. He's removed negative effects from himself, so I hope he doesn't remove mine now. And then if I hit, am I gonna do enough? Ooh, nice. I love Goldengo. Even when it's not like, I'm actually really impressed because I only did one metal sound. Easy, yeah. And then I catch it because I know I struggled getting Conkeldurr, so I guess if I Wonder Trade it, maybe someone else will have that same thing. And I did a bunch of Wonder Trading. I actually got a bunch of Pokemon that didn't, like that weren't evolved, that evolved through trading. So I'd get like a whole bunch of Pokemon trade. Mind if I join a union circle? Yeah, I can get one up. Haven't done it for a while, but I think all I need to do is go into the Poké Portal, right? Once it's loaded. Right, let me put it away. And then let me have a look. Union circle. Form a group. Yeah, I don't do it all that much. Actually, do they give that spiel every time? If anyone else wants to join, if anyone else is here, then feel free. I'm just kind of wandering around at the moment, trying to find some raids, and then I want to defeat the last Kitakami guy. I assume he'll pop up on your screen, right? But how does it work when I'm fighting him? We got a violent violent gang. Oh dear, we got a violet gang. I don't know where the extra N came from. What do you mean? About the, like, because the Kitakami Ogre clan, I've got one left, but I don't know if he'll pop up on your screen if you've already defeated him. That makes sense, and if it shows like me battling. Oh, do you not have the DLC? I think it brings me back here, doesn't it? If I think someone said if you don't have, there's a Flareon outbreak. Oh, that's so cool. You do have the DLC. Oh, that's weird. Let me. Don't you see my outfit? Oh, I like the shoes. We got the same tops on. What's the bee? I got the same backpack as well. I like the shoes. Oh. Oh god, that was weird. Little symbol on the hat. I don't see what that symbol is. Is that like the violet berries? Your outfit's very white, I like it. I know when X and Y first oh yes please, I would love to get those shoes. Because I couldn't find anything that worked with these that I could replace with the sandals. I remember when X and Y first came out, I was very monochromatic. Like always whites or always blacks. Makes me a bit sad that they've limited it so much with the outfits and everything. Yeah. Over here. Oh no. Some clothes places down here, so I'm gonna assume south. Yeah, I don't know. I actually haven't been anywhere other than the main city in terms of like the new outfits and stuff, because they gave you like a pass or something, didn't they? Hello, we meet again. Was it this one? Thank you. I would love some white shoes. Well, these ones. No, they're not quite white. Or are those the ones that you've got? They must be, because they're all high top sneakers, aren't they? Ah, they got some sandals here as well. Yeah, no. I want the sneakers. I feel like yours had less black? Or am I making that up? I'm probably making. No, they are the same ones. Yay, thank you. Oh, now I've got some. Now I've got some proper footwear. That was cool though. There's to be honest, I don't come over here as much anymore. I've only really been in the DLC area. Oh, there's a Cyclozar outbreak. There's a Lechonk outbreak. Oh, there's so many good outbreaks. Oh my god, I love all of these. What I might do then, if you've got the DLC, I might go and beat the last Kitakami guy, and then do the outbreaks maybe. I'm so confused though, like why would it... We've got the DLC, why would it bring us to the mainland? Alright, let's see, we've got... So, it said on the horn I somehow need to get up there? I do love the touches they got with the sulfur and everything. Yeah, the crystal pool is really pretty. Ooh. At first it was supposed to... I thought it was supposed to have the Feebas in here, but apparently there's a pool under the ground that actually has the Feebas. So it must be over here? Is that right? Oh, I see someone. I see plenty of Houndor as well. So this guy's the last one, so I don't know if we just get a reward for doing his battle, or if we get one for... Ooh! I thought you jumped off the cliff there, you gave me a heart attack. Or if we get one for also defeating, like, everyone. So... have I got... burn heal? There we go. Got 99 burn heals, wow. A potion? And I think that should... I think we should have enough moves to get us through. I'm sick of shiny Rex. Oh, you and me both. I've got a, oh, that reminds me, I've got a really nice... I didn't save, did I? I've got a really nice rock in my boxes of rocks, and it's got a platey mineral, so it's like, it's really pretty. It's not like the rock itself isn't shiny, but the minerals that are kind of making up the rock, if that makes sense. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. I'm trying to think of where I've got it so I can show it, but maybe I can try and find it for next stream and show it to you. Because it's one of my favourite rocks. I found it, I think it was when I was in Kenya. I think it was just on the border of the Masai Mara. I think I found a few of them. But obviously I didn't want to take too many. But I got this one. And it's so pretty. And it's basically just layer upon layer upon layer of these individual minerals. And because the minerals are platy, they're really reflective. And it's so pretty. I think I'm gonna have to full restore Ben. I did wonder why he was doing so little damage, but he's burned, so that would be why. But yeah, Barbatooth, it's always comments like yours where people are like, oh yeah, I love such and such, like geology. And like, I love geology, which is why I studied it, and I don't understand why if you love something you don't study it, but I guess you probably enjoy cooking more, don't you? But there's so many people I hear who are like, oh yeah, I do this job because, you know, I have no other option, or I'm studying this because I don't know what else to study. But then they're like, oh yeah, like geology or like animals or nature like is really cool. And then they just don't do anything with it. Like, as tough as university was, I think it was a lot of fun to study all that stuff. You got this. Thank you, Remoted. I'm trying. It's not easy, though. Got some really buff normal types. Found a company recently that make jewelry and sell cut gems from discarded lab rubies or special fluorescent minerals. I really want to buy one for a friend. That sounds amazing. Heal back up. This guy is quite tough. Have you gone walkies? Have you remoted? Welcome back, Talker. With donuts? Okay, I'm faster. I was gonna say, I can't keep like healing and not attacking, but we should with the loaded dice. Is that it? Well, that... Wow, that's not fair. I'm still here. Who are you? That's weird, my game hasn't got you rendered in. Is that you snoring under the under the rock? Oh, well, that's just rude. I can't believe you would do that. Not you, I mean the Greedent. You just knocked me out. No, not Bean. Ah, oh, yeah, he's died. It's okay. Greedent somehow survived a gigaton hammer. Also, that was my F. Oh! Oh, that's sweet. This Greedent is a tad bit ridiculous, if you ask me. Right, with this next Metal Claw, he should be down and out, and then I can hopefully fight something else. There we go. That was a lot harder than I was expecting it to be, but I guess these are supposed to be tough battles, aren't they? So I guess that makes sense. Right, what's he gonna send out next? Snorlax, oh my god. Hopefully Snorlax doesn't know Earthquake, eh? Yeah, got two big ones. One Raspberry Glaze, the other's a Death by Chocolate Ring. Both are the size of large bagels. Oh, that sounds amazing. I love donuts. Also, why is this, It's at me, was this angle suddenly gone all funny? Why is he looking at me from... Never mind. Right. It knows Snore. Ooh, okay, thank you. I'll have to... First. If I... You want a cookie? I'm having one. Ooh, yes please, I'll have a cookie. I had a chocolate orange cookie the other day and it just broke apart, made me very sad. So Sadie, you know today's the last day of Blissey raids. Yeah, there was some raids. I've done some raids. To be fair, I've got quite a lot of Terror Shards though. Right, I think that should be my attack max. I should have just hit him. Oh, yeah, oh. This is not good. I panic. Yep, panic. Let's see if I can get a poison on it. Oh. This is not good. I might actually wipe out here. Level 87. Oh. Yep, that Snorlax is a monster. This is not fair. Can I do anything? Revive Cerulege? Yeah, I might have to. Oh god. Even then he's just gonna Earthquake and kill me again, isn't he? Oh god. You know it would be good here, Gengar. Actually no, because Poison is also weak to ground. Sword Dance once. I'll try a max revive. Elias, I'm sorry to break it to you, Angel. I'm sorry. Gengar would win. Not sure. On Edge would be good here, too bad it's not in this gen. Oh, I know. What? Paratype do I have? Fire, so that's no good. Doesn't Gengar have Levitate? Oh yeah, you might be right. Hello, random Nova generator. No, I think you're right, actually. I think I'll burst through the door and fly. Press the button Pokemon Fright. Oh wait, Gengar. Doesn't have levitate the map. Oh, does he not? What does he have then? The map strikes again. Oh, it's brilliant. Ghastly and Haunted. Oh yeah, doesn't Gengar has like cursed body, doesn't he? Gengar. Yeah, cursed body. Oh, it says he's got the ability cursed body and levitate. So he had the ability levitate between Gen 3 and 6, and from Generation 7 onwards he's got cursed body. Ooh. I'm not a true fan, I'm a disgrace. No, that's not true. Dang, and all of these don't even have, I could try... I could try to fully revive Ben and terrastalize it to get rid of its weakness. Then Thunder Wave it and then Arm Thrust it. Depending on whether I can survive one of these hits, that might have to be the play. I'm struggling with this battle too. Oh, you're doing it as well, are you? Oh, why is he cursing again? Oh, that's not good. There was a question mark in the background. Oh, that doesn't do nearly as much as I wanted it to. Are you stuck on the, Oh! Crispy toughed it out so you wouldn't feel bad. Let's go, Crispy! Oh no, I'm gonna feel really bad now. I'm just gonna have to try and get as much back as possible, I think. Yep, sadly, Sadie, this is not the hardest fight you've been in for today. Oh my god, Crispy toughed it out again. Oh my god. Oh, if you can tough it out one more time, we've got this in the bag, Crispy, but I feel like that's not gonna happen. Is it gonna... Wait, Heavy Slam shouldn't hit me, should it? Oh, Heavy Slam's a Steel type move. I bet you it just ran out of Earthquakes. I bet that's what just happened. Yes, it did. So all I needed to do was heal. Alright, let me, Actually, Steel wouldn't be super effective against me, so I should be okay. So we basically stalled him, right? So I should be good now? Didn't think about that. So what's everybody's favourite gem? Gem or Gen? Gem is rocks. My favourite is Amethyst because purple's my favourite colour. Yes, it did for now. Oh god, is the next one also really tough? Maybe I should heal up a bit here. I'm gonna max revive Ceruledge again. Oh! I thought it was Steel on Steel. Never mind then. It's a Mousehold. Ooh, I've not fought a Mousehold before. Please tell me Mousehold doesn't learn Earthquake. You got this, thank you. I didn't think it would take this long. Are you kidding me? It didn't run out of Earthquakes. Why the hell did he use Heavy Slam? Oh, this is not good. Ruby would be mine, I think. Ooh, you're expensive. Oh, this isn't good. Hmm. Right, I'm gonna max recover burn. And then red diamond. They're really rare. I've never heard of a red diamond. I know corundum has multiple variants based on the impurities. This one is by far the toughest. Ooh, body slam, that's interesting. Use your 6th Pokemon. Oh, you mean Titan? He would just be KO'd with Earthquake like Ceruledge was. God, I just can't get the rest of this. You never heard of them because they're so rare. Probably. Oh my god. I love black opals. Ooh, I've never heard of a black opal either. If I do... Oh, come on! At least I'm lowering his attack a little bit. Ooh. Okay. Hopefully with another chilling water, he should be down now. He's stalling you. But he's also rock, right? Right, I'm gonna try burn. I'm gonna straight up trying to paralyze him. Yellow, red, and pink diamonds are really pricey. I have heard of pink diamonds. Maybe yellow? The whole world's history of gemology, there's only 3 red diamonds. Oh wow. That is rare. Population bomb? What? I assume if I use Titan here now... I'm sorry, Ben, I'm gonna have to sacrifice you for some Oh, wait! I think with loaded dice I hit at least 4. Oh! Whew! GG's. God, that was a tough battle. I wonder what he's got to say after this one. Whew. They have defeated a trainer of the Kitakami Ogre clan. Yeah, but you definitely put up a no, Geodude. You go away. I don't want. Go away. Oh, it's a shiny Apom. Oh, that's so cute. I gave the battle everything that I had in me. I have no regrets. No, that was very good. Ooh, I am gonna go back and heal now because I think my team needs that, and then I'm gonna see what reward we can get for doing all of the battles. Mousehole destroyed your poor burn. I know. Honestly, that I can't believe how clutch that was. With 2 HP. I feel so bad that Crispy tried to survive twice and I was still there like, keep surviving. And then the Pokeball emote. How do I do camera again? Aww. I do love the whole reflectiveness and everything. Knowing that rock type are weak to water, could you shoo away rock types with the water squirt bottles like the cats? I assume so, because in that makes me think a bit of Sudowoodo in Gen 2 with the squirt bottle, the Squirtle bottle. So probably. It would make sense, right? There was a story that my mum would tell me, or us, about so when my dad was a fireman, he saved this little kitten and from drowning basically, and they were inseparable. So my dad's cat was not all impressed when mum joined the family, and she'd always mess with her and jump on the countertops even though she wasn't supposed to. My mum gets this water gun and tries to teach her a lesson like, no, you're not supposed to be doing that. So she jumps up on the countertop and my mum rounds the corner, like watching her, waiting for her to do it, and starts shooting her with the water gun. And the poor cat is just running so fast on the slippery water that she can't move, and she's just there like running on the spot, like can't get anywhere. She never did it again. Was absolutely soaked. Maybe it's pseudo wudo. Oh yeah. I knew I was saying it wrong. Thank you, Talk. Right. Here's your cool prize as promised, a choice band. Do I... Something's happening. And with that, it seems you defeated every last member of the Kitakami Ogre clan. With an opponent as strong as you, I think I can actually go all out. Don't fight me. I haven't saved. Oh. I am the one and only secret master of the Kitakami Ogre clan. The final battle is nigh. Let me know when you've prepared yourself. Oh god. So I get one for defeating him as well. Good thing I healed my team. Okay. One last battle with me. I trust that your preparations are in place. Yes, and I've actually saved this time. Go somewhere more suited for battle. Come with me. Oh, so even though they're bad guys, we're fighting here? Are they the bad guys? I am Muramasa, secret master of the Kitakami Ogre clan. Now, have at you. He's probably got a full team of 6 level 90 Pokemon, hasn't he? Gengar! I'm sorry, Enchel. Oh, he's only got 5. Let's go! I'm gonna send in Titan. 5 Gengars, good luck. Cat speed start on slippery surface is hilarious. I know, I bet it would have been like one of those really... Oh, that's not good. One of those really popular videos. Oh, that's not good at all. And Will-O-Wisp as well. I got Purifying Salt, so it does nothing to me. Oh, you got Focus Sash. Boo. Boo. Oh, the Earthquake was disabled. Cursed body. Oh no. This is not good. Revenant. Poison spike stack. Yep, so I'm now gonna get badly poisoned instead of just poisoned. Yeah. Unfortunately. KPW. Rude. Oh dear. Gengar too strong. Yeah, he was good at setting up. If I can maybe get 3 Swords Dancers off, maybe breeze through the rest of his team. Oh no. Another ghost, this guy is my guy. Are ghost types your favourite Pokemon? Yeah, oh, I didn't know that. I thought you were just a huge Gengar fanboy. Woodhammer. That can work if I do some bitter blades. Perfect. Well, I couldn't set up quite the way I wanted to, but that'll work. I love all ghost types. Gengar is my favourite. That's fair. I've learned something new. Raw-Daunt. Ooh. Ooh, that's not a good matchup at all. Should have maybe switched. Oh, never mind. That did more than I thought it would. Oh, no. Crispy, I'm so sorry. Oh, no. Oh, that's not good. Oh, Crispy was doing so well. If only Crispy would have crit. I didn't know you could avoid the attack, to be quite honest with you. Knocked off my Lotus. Oh, Ben expelled the poison, so I wouldn't worry. It's a bit pants that he's knocked my loaded dice off. I guess you could say Crispy is now toast. But very, very good. Keep current Pokemon, and if I Terrastallize into a Dark type, it should be good. Is that Terrastallize animation new? I feel like it never used to do that pretty thing. Crave some toasted bread with slated butter now. Sorry, Babadook. Oh, with some salted butter, that makes more sense. I was like, slated? The only slate I know is a rock, and that sounds painful. Oh, I've only just noticed those lanterns with the different types. Lynched and couldn't move, let's go! Oh, so close! Pain split? That's just rude. Hey, slated butter would be crunchy too. You're not wrong. Oh, that's a good one, I like that one. Max potion. Slated butter. It would be crunchy. I wonder what slate would taste like. Speaking of, when we did our geology course, there was at one point we had to like figure out what kind of rock we were like looking at, and one of the tests was to lick the rock, because if you couldn't taste the grains, or if there were no grains, then it was mudstone rather than like a fine-grained siltstone. Fun fact. So hey, if you ever can't tell the difference between a mudstone and a siltstone, give it a lick. That's the geology lesson we learned. Right, if I Thunder Wave, and then it looks like I haven't got my loaded dice, which really sucks. Hopefully we can still do a bunch of that. Well, it's a good thing I used my... Good thing I paralyzed him. Alright, what have we got that's good against King Gambit? Fighting would be no good because he's just demonstrated that he's got fighting moves. But it looks like he's our only option. So this is a little bit pants, isn't it? This is gonna also be super effective against... Oh, I've still got poison. He's dark type, so reviving be no good. I can lower his attack a little bit, maybe. We're gonna use Kowtow Cleave. Ooh, that doesn't do as much damage as I thought it would. If I flip turn, I might be able to bring something else in. That's gonna be a dark type move, isn't it? So if I... Hopefully he doesn't use a fighting move now. Okay, perfect. Fire or bug. Yeah, the only fire I've got is Ceruledge. But he's also dark type, so that would be super effective, and I don't have any bug moves. And... Is it gonna do anything? Not much. Got an idea, if you took Muscovite Slim Sheets and alternate with butter, it would make slated butter not good on the teeth, but a lot of minerals. Oh, I like it. Don't know how I would feel about that though. Do you use Muscovite Sheets in eating then? Because that would be really interesting. I don't know what you would use it on. Okay, I can maybe if I... Why is he not using his fighting type move? No. I did think that would be a bit strange. Right, is that going to be the last move? Okay. Perfect. Ooh, I think that... Yeah, that was the last one, thank god. Okay. Marvellously done. We are utterly defeated. And I got 16,000 in prize money. Whew. Ahaha, so you've managed to defeat even me. I must commend your strength. Ah, just kidding. Thanks for taking part in our little event. You see, the Kitakami Ogre Clan is actually a special campaign we run to train up the kiddos and let them experience the joys of battling. You target little children with level 75 Pokemon. Whew. We always hold this event around the same time as the Festival of Mass. Problem is, our members don't know how to hold back, so a kid's never made it to the end before. Oh, that's mean. I think you might be the first one to defeat me, so here, congrats, take this prize. An ability patch. Keep up training in the land of Kitakami, grow big and strong in the great outdoors. Well, that's not too bad. Just remember that there was a mineral that could be slim enough to do it. It's tough love. Yeah, Muscovite is actually the one that I was talking about with the rock that I've got. It's so pretty. Come to pay you a visit. Yes, I have. I think I might actually have to leave stream here because I was getting a headache before, which is one of the reasons I took my break, and I took some paracetamol. It's not unbaiting, so I think I'm going to have to leave it here, unfortunately. I'm starting to feel quite sick. Yeah, sorry about that. Sorry, Remoted. I was hoping the paracetamol would help, but I'm just starting to feel a bit worse. Yeah, headaches aren't nice, no. Destroy enough kids and eventually find some that are old enough to come back. You know, I'm gonna have to, yeah, take a nap or take a break, I think, from the screens and everything. Ooh, but yeah, let me have a quick look, see if we've got anyone to raid. No, we've got Lies of Pi. We've got Xylian playing Lies of Pi. Is that anything anyone would be interested in? Xylian's lovely. I don't know what that game is. At least close the eyes. Yeah, I'm gonna go down and I don't know, maybe do some reading while Enchal does his thing. What's the Souls like? Should we have a look then? Ask for a neck massage from Enchal. No, I think his hands are busy with the Warhammer module, so I won't pry them away. But yeah, Xylian's lovely. We can maybe check out Lies of Pi. Ooh, yeah, I'm sorry. I was hoping to go for a little bit longer because I'm having quite a lot of fun, but I've been struggling, I think, for an hour and a half now, and it's just not getting any better, so I think I'd best take a break, unfortunately. But thank you so much to everyone who's been hanging out. I really appreciate it. Sleep well, thank you. I will try my best. And I hope you all have a lovely rest of your Sunday. And yeah, I will hopefully see you guys soon. Thank you for hanging out. I really appreciate it. Bye bye.